Good evening and welcome to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. Bring you all the live action from Panagoda. It's Army Sports Club hosting CR&FC at the Army grounds here in Panagoda for the week #2 of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League 2025-2026. The Reds have taken the trip down to Panagoda to play a well-formed Army outfit here at home for them. As I welcome Nathan Coggins to the combox.
Yes, a very good evening, Reshwan, and what a game we have on the cards here. Army, a new look Army side, isn't it? We saw their performance last week. They might have ended up on the wrong side of the coin, but their forwards especially put in a real shift and will be a real test for CR&FC here in their first home game. And here you have the mastermind on your screen there, Sanath Martis. New look management for Army Sports Club as well, and he's made an immediate impact. Yet to produce the results, but the way they are playing at the moment, the results will certainly come. You have CR&FC as well, probably one of the favourites for this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League for 2025-2026, warming up. Blew away Sri Lions last week. As we take a look at today's weather, a bit cloudy, sun just breaking through, and a bit of a cool day, just 27 degrees Celsius with a steady breeze from west to east at 14 kilometers an hour here at the Army grounds in Panagoda. So overall good conditions for some fast running rugby, and I'm sure that's exactly what we'll see today from both these sides.
Indeed, especially it will be tough conditions to settle in for the away side, who's taken the trip from London Place to Panagoda. The home side well and surely with good confidence playing in these conditions. Army Sports Club featuring here at home for the first time in this season will really want to make a statement and make a statement over the big boys, CR&FC. Big pep talk going down there with the Army contingent. This is how the tournament is rounding off for the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League 2025-2026 season. The first round with 9 teams who will play 8 games in each in a single round robin method, and then when the round 1 ends, the top 4 teams in the standings qualify for the Cup Championship, and the teams ranked from 5th to 8th move into the Plate Championship. The 9th place team is eliminated from the tournament, and then will move on to the Super Round, where both Cup and Plate Championships feature 4 teams each. Within each championship, every team plays 3 games in another round robin method. After 3 matches, the top 2 teams from the Cup Championship advance to the Cup Final. The top 2 teams from the Plate Championship will battle it out in the Plate Final. So, slight change in the tournament formats from the other seasons, but this one will well and surely be quite an interesting one.
And what a week 1 we had in the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League last week. Havelock Sports Club drawing to Navy Sports Club. A last gasp try from the Sailors saw them snatch a point from the Heavies. And then CH&FC running riot at race course as they blew away Police, and so did CR&FC in their first home game against the Sri Lions. 65 points to 8, our biggest points margin last week. And then Army's first game was a really close game at Ratmalana, but then again some last minute heroics from the Yaman was enough to see them take all the points in their opening game. And taking a look at our statistics from last week, we were speaking about how Army are heavily relying on their forwards, Reshwan. As you can see there, the Air Force were forced to make 130 tackles on the soldiers last week, and that really would have burned them out. And you can expect more of the same from the soldiers today, despite probably a slightly stronger CR&FC pack on paper when comparing the 2 packs. You know, these Army lads, they play with a lot of heart, and they'll be trying to put the Reds to the test.
Indeed, for sure. As long as CR&FC are concerned, they ran past Sri Lions quite easily last week around, after Sri Lions had to make 114 tackles, almost double the amount of tackles CR&FC made in scrums. Won CR&FC, just the 2 scrums. But talking about the handling errors from CR&FC that evening, they had plenty of handling errors, 6 handling errors in that game. So that will be a factor where Coach Dushant Luke will want his team to improve coming into this all-important game against Army Sports Club. And these are the Week 2 fixtures lined up for the Maliban 2026 season. First up, we have Army hosting a CR&FC here at Panagoda, which we are bringing you live pictures from Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. And then up at Police Park, the Police Sports Club host Air Force Sports Club. And then tomorrow we have 2 more games. City Lions host Havelock Sports Club up at Havelock Park. And then the defending champions will feature for the first time in the season as they will take the trip up to Valisera to play a Navy Sports Club tomorrow. All games happening tomorrow as well from 3:30 p.m. onwards, live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. We'll head into a commercial break and be back with the live action on the other side and the starting 15s.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Vantage for the modern professional.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Every modern office needs sophistication, cutting-edge precision, and seamless support. Vantage for the modern professional.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
වසංගකාරී වෙනුවෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන් අසමසම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Welcome back to Panagoda, as we are now moments away from kickoff and kicking off this week number 2 of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League 2025-2026. It's all in readiness here at Panagoda as we take a look at the starting 15s, and over to you, Nathan.
It's a CR&FC with 3 changes from last week. It's the same front row though. Jayavira Kodagoda and Charit Silva, Niroshan Pereira and Sandesh Induvara in the second row, and Omalka Gunaratna, Ravidu Anjula and Lasindu Karunathilaka, the skipper, in the loose forwards. In the halves, with the same combination of Harsha Maduranga and Dinesh De Silva, with Pasindu Bandar making his debut for the Reds on that left-hand side alongside Chemod Mutunayaka. Midfield occupied by Manilka Ruberu and Tenuka Naneakara, who is flourishing in his new role for now, with Zubair Dore slotting into fullback in place of Tarindu Kushan. Jaya Veerabangsa, Afif, Gaishan, Ahmed, Maduranga, Pereira and Shane Hopwood the replacements. And for Army, plenty of changes, 6 changes in total, and it's a new look front row for them with Akram Kumar and Ijaz Ahmed, who were all impressive last week. Nalaka Maduranga and Tilina Pushpkumara in the second row. Varna Surya, Jayavira and Subodak Samarakon, who was mighty impressive off the bench last week, earns his first start at number 8. Manjula Veerasinghe and Sachin Gamage in the halves. Sachin Gamage coming in to the team. Kaushan Jayatunga and Prasanna Jayatunga on the wings with Ruchira Silva and the experienced Sudarka Dikkumra, the skipper, in midfield with Lairu Ratnayaka, who played at 10 last week, making the shift to 15 in what is probably a tactical change from Sanath Martis for this clash. Srimanta, Kumar, Pereira, Bandara, Randenia, Narada, Chandrasena and Pannila all set to come off the bench if needed. And Reshwan, over the past few moments or so, some dark clouds hovering over Panagoda at the moment. Could we have a rain-interrupted affair here, which would really make this one a spicy one, isn't it, Reshwan, considering the forward-heavy play that both these sides are known for?
Indeed, Nathan, I think that weather factor will surely come into play as the game goes on, and as things stand, the these dark clouds hovering around the ground here will well and surely break free, and the rains will come down, but both set of players will hope that the weather gods will be kind to them as we are ready for kick-off as Army Sports Club kick things off. And as we spoke about the weather coming into play, CR&FC start this game off with a fumble.
Yes, Ratnaka with a high hanging kick, but straight away that's a massive tackle from Umalka Gunaratne, pushing the soldiers back all the way to the 40-meter mark. Here's Veera Singh. We know how much he favors the blind side. Gets the first carry to Ijaz Ahmed. Was on the score sheet as well last week for the soldiers. He's been instrumental in the forwards department, but you can see CR are primed and ready for this task. Backpedaling at the moment are the soldiers after winning that initial kickoff, but more than happy to go with their forwards in these opening exchanges. And that brings me to another talking point of mine, Reshwan, is that probably the way to hurt this Army outfit is to maybe use the width of the field. And we know that CR&FC have the talent and have the skill in their backline to try and do that, because head-to-head in a forwards clash, it's going to be really tight against a primed soldiers outfit, and will really tire out the Reds as well. So if they can resort to their backs, I feel that'll be a place that they can hurt Army, as they won the first line out, have the Reds from Longdon Place.
Indeed, Panagoda with the line out throw. Good work from CR&FC, spreading that ball out wide. Induvar Harsha Madhuranga gives it out to Tenuka Nanakar, who puts in that kick. Probably didn't want that result, but Army Sports Club returned back the favour. Pass to Bandara, probably one of his first touches with the Reds. Despite not best of passes coming in to his skipper, Lasna Karnatilaka.
Yes, but luckily for him, Ruchira Silva trying to kick that forward has ended up kicking it out of touch. And it's another line out for CR&FC.
Number one.
And Kodagoda with his second throw in. Clean once again. Here's De Silva to Karunatilaka. Finds Rubero. Now Tenukanane Akkar puts it on the gas just a bit. Needs a couple of men to bring him down. And into the Army half now. CR&FC. Umalka Gunaratne bumps off a couple of tackles and takes them right into the 40-meter mark. What a run from the flanker. De Silva. Ravindu Anjula with his first touch of the ball. Now on the edge of the 22. CR&FC. Madhuranga. Zubair Dore. Ravindu Anjula again. As Niroshan Pereira now have entered the 22. Have CR&FC. Advantage over, says referee Alexander. But this is really incisive play from CR&FC at the moment. Really breathing down the necks in these opening exchanges. They've made plenty of good ground. Some lovely carries from their forwards, ably supported by the back line as well. Now they're right under the post. Just 10 or so more meters to make. Here's Gunaratne. Surely just a couple of phases away now for CR&FC. Spreads it out wide. Here's Nane Akkar, but that's a good spot tackle from Jayatunga. Pushes them all the way back 5 meters or so. Here's Charit Silva. And the first penalty of the game going the way of Army Sports Club. So after having to do a bit of defending over the past 2.5 to 3 minutes, Reshwan, Army managed to win that penalty, and that's a great moral victory for them as well, isn't it?
Indeed, that will really give this Army outfit a lot of confidence, because CR&FC were really knocking on the door to go over. But not the best of clearance kicking, but no harm done for CR&FC as Dinesh De Silva puts in that kick, and that will be a line out in favor of Army coming up. I think that's how things will go around in the next 80 minutes or so, Nathan, with the rain slightly coming down here in Panagoda. I think the forwards will have plenty of work.
Yes, and you can see both tens more than happy to put the ball to boot, isn't it, Reshwan? But that is a chance gone begging for Army. Won the penalty, failed to kick it into touch, and now they'll have to work it out of their own half of the field. Cleanly collected off the line out. Here's Subodha Samarakon. Big carry. Ruchira is there to follow up, and now goes to the trusty boot of Ratnayaka. But falls straight into the hands of Pasindu Bandara. Pasindu Bandara now with open space to run into. Pasindu Bandara steps past a couple, brings play back to halfway. And offside was Mohammad Akram for Army. The jackal was clean, but unfortunately wasn't in the right place, Akram. And now Dore with a touch finder from CR&FC's first penalty of this game.
Decent touch finder from Dore. This weather conditions won't be easy for these players out here, especially for the visiting team. Playing in alien conditions, we could say. But for Army Sports Club, they like this. They like to use their forwards and try and counter. CR&FC have started off this game well, Nathan. They were meters away when they conceded that penalty. And as we did mention, a morale boosting penalty won by Army Sports Club on that occasion. They just couldn't find touch, and I think that is still paying them dividends.
And there's a look at the injury to Subodha Samarakon. Just caught in that tackle. Think he got his foot jammed in the turf, and that's not comfortable. And looks like he's going to be stretchered off as well. Not the start he would have wanted. Earned his first start of the season. Was mighty impressive off the bench last week as well against Air Force, and this is rather unfortunate for Subodha Samarakon. His game today has lasted all but 6 minutes. But Army will only have to look forward from here. They have the resources on their bench, no doubt, to come and put in a shift. But it's the endurance that comes into question, isn't it, Reshwan? Can you keep those legs pumping for the entire 80 minutes at this level of rugby?
Indeed, if they really want to play well, they'll have to have that. But not the best of lineouts coming in from Panagoda. There's now position now with the soldiers. Sudaraka Dikkumbura. Plenty of experience behind his back. Release the tackler, says referee Alexander. Good up defensive work coming in from CR&FC.
Army once again to the forwards. Mohammad Akram that time. Ijaz Ahmed. But good spot tackles coming in from CR&FC. Trying to pin Army back inside their own 22, and yes, they've done a good job here, because they forced the soldiers to go to the boot of Sudarka Dipkumbura, and picked up by Dore. Dore with the open space into run into, finds Pasindu Bandara with a couple of men to beat. Goes into traffic though, Pasindu Bandara, but CR&FC now back inside the soldiers' red zone with possession as well. Yes, Sandesh Indwara, first carry for him, first start for him as well in this Reds team. Dinesh De Silva keeps it short for Dore, loops it, and living nervously for a moment there was Zubair Dore. Nearly had his pass intercepted by Jayatunga, but nonetheless it's a net gain for the soldiers, still with possession now. Veera Singh to Pushpa Kumar, but again the defense is right up in the faces of the soldiers. It's going to be really tight this game if it keeps going this way. And that's what we expected coming into the ground as well, isn't it, Reshwan?
Indeed, Nathan, after seeing Army Sports Club's performance from last weekend, I think we are in for a very interesting game here. Taken quickly, CR&FC.
It's an interesting call there by Dore. Thought he'd want to go for touch. Took it quickly and they've entered the 22, so wouldn't be complaining. Is Panagoda assisted by Jayavira. Umalka there to pick it up and out to Lasindu Ishan. Pasindu Bandara with some space to run into. But unfortunately, with ball playing its part there, Pasindu Bandara loses it forward and a chance goes begging for CR&FC.
Indeed, Nathan, and I think things will go back to Dore's decision to take that quickly. I think it was quite regulation 3-pointer for CR&FC to take, and in conditions like this, those penalties will be quite important. Those 3 points will be up for grabs, and both teams will have to quickly snatch on it if they are to try and get underway.
First scrum of the game, Veera Singh has put in. It's a massive shove from CR&FC. And they win the penalty as well. Massive scrum from the Reds there, Reshwan, making their presence felt at Army's home turf. Excellent work by the 8 men in the forwards for CR&FC there.
Indeed, Nathan, when you have the likes of Lasindu Karnathilaka, Umalka Gunaratna, Charit Silva, Niroshan Pereira, you won't expect anything else. What a scrum. And suddenly CR&FC from meters out have a scrum in their favour. Harsha Madhuranga with the feed in. Driving CR&FC here. They have really got a like into this forwards pack of Army Sports Club, and it's skipper Lasindu Karnathilaka who goes over for the first commercial bank try in this game for the Reds away from home.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from CR&FC. And you have to say it's a try earned solely by their forwards. Won the penalty of Army scrum. Shoved off their own scrum right to the edge of the try line, and all Lasindu Karnathilaka had to do was just pick it up and dot it down, and that's exactly what he did. Lasindu Karnathilaka, the skipper, with the first commercial bank try for CR&FC. And it's a deserved lead for them, Reshwan, you have to say, considering the way they played in this opening 10 minutes. You can see there, just bulldozing through Army, having absolutely no answers. Had to wriggle through Lasindu Ishan, but wasn't much of a challenge for him as Nanya Kara now lines up the extras. Beautiful kick from Tenuka Nanyakar. Bisects the post perfectly. As it's CR&FC that walk back with all 7 as the rain continues to get heavier here at Panagoda.
Indeed, the rain getting a lot heavy here. CR&FC draw first blood, and the home team Army Sports Club will have to come back into this contest. Kick-off, restart kick rather, just entering the 22-meter mark. There will be a throw-in in favour of CR&FC to follow. Vendra Kodagoda didn't have a good throw earlier round, and in very, very tricky conditions, he's got a job in his hands.
Yes, interestingly, Reshwan, CR&FC chose to let that one bounce out of touch. And like you said, CR will need to get this one right, considering it's inside their own red zone. Yes, Kodagoda with the throw-in. Cleanly collected there by Ravidu Anjula. Now it's about exiting for CR&FC. Omalka Gunaratna needs 3 men to bring him down. Now to the trusty boot of Dinesh De Silva, who sends play back outside the red zone of CR&FC, and their defense can breathe a little easier.
Indeed, They took that challenge. Omalka Gunaratne charged his way to try and run from their own 22. But good exit kick from Dinesh De Silva have given some life for CR&FC at the back. The rains are coming down quite heavily out here in Panagoda. And now it's Army Sports Club through Nalaka Madhuranga gaining some meters. And it's Army now with now once again the weather surely will play a big role in this game. And now face after face for Army Sports Club, not afraid to spread this ball out wide with rainy conditions. Sudaraka Dikkumbara is being brought down and a penalty being won by CR&FC. Brilliant play to turn over position and probably to get out of jail as well.
So Dinesh De Silva has brought CR&FC right onto the halfway mark. We'll take a look at the replay of that last phase there. That was a massive hit coming in. That was Tenuka Nanayakkara retreating. Ravido Anjula has won that line out, and now CR will go to their drive-in maul. Slowly but surely gaining some meters. Kodagoda eventually peels from the back, offloads to Omalka. Ball is loose for a moment, but CR managed to gather. Here's Lasindu Ishan, the try scorer. To the backs they go now. Murshid Zubair out now to Chemod Mutunayaka. Chemod Mutunayaka beats one, beats another. But unfortunately has lost the ball forward, and Dikkubura dives on top of it. And it's CR&FC that win the penalty as well. Dikkubura had no support. His Army teammates needed to do just a bit better there, get behind their man. But the end result is another penalty to CR&FC deep inside the territory of Army Sports Club. And absolutely no hesitation in going for the 5-meter line out. CR&FC forwards will be licking their lips here in what we thought would be a forwards battle. It's all going the way of the red shirts at the moment, both in defense and in attack. And yes, Kodagoda with another throw into a line out. Collection once again clean from Anjula. This time Maul defense a bit better from Army, but they're backpedaling now. CR&FC just driving through. All they need to do is dive over, and that's exactly what Venro Kodagoda does. Simple stuff from CR&FC, textbook rugby, and it's their second commercial bank try, courtesy their hooker Venro Kodagoda.
Indeed, brilliant. The forwards really coming into play for CR&FC, and Army Sports Club here at home are really struggling.
Yes, Army Sports Club, Reshwan, they've been lost for ideas really when they've had ball in hand, lost possession countless times to the superior defense of CR&FC. And it's Venro Kodagoda with the commercial bank try, and a bit more difficult conversion for Tenuka Nanayakkara, with the rain absolutely pelting down here at Panagoda into the commentary box as well, Reshwan.
Indeed, it's really coming down hard now. And the forwards will really have their work cut out. And just like that, CR&FC forwards have really turned out here. And whenever the rains do come down, it will always be a challenge. But the CR&FC forwards have really turned out here. Restart from Army Sports Club, a deep kick, which will stay in play, but a brain fade moment from CR&FC, and not clear who the player was.
Dinesh De Silva there with a bit of a brain fade. Reshwan, like you said, tried to just keep the ball in the field of play, but what that's done is cause a knock-on for CR&FC, and suddenly out of nowhere it's the Soldiers that will have a 5-meter scrum and the chance to try and pull one back straight away after conceding two very early on.
Indeed, now a good opportunity for Army Sports Club to try and get back into this. A scrum in their favour. And can the Army Sports Club forwards just do something? But CR&FC forwards are just too good. And this forwards pack of CR&FC are really putting on a show here.
Massive, absolutely massive shove once again from the CR&FC forwards. Reshwan, Army yet again having absolutely no answers. And it's the second time they've managed to turn over a scrum of Army Sports Club, these CR&FC forwards. They've been absolutely massive so far today. Can see there, the second the ball was put in, timing was perfect once again from the CR forwards. Shoved them back, managed to force the turnover as well. Now it's CR&FC with a scrum of their own to try and get out of jail and breathe a sigh of relief after awarding Army a 5-meter scrum not so long ago. Once again, driving forward now, CR&FC, picked up by Lasindhu Ishan, and they've won the penalty as well. So the forwards battle is only going one way at the moment here at Panagoda, Reshwan.
Indeed, it's been all CR&FC. Even in defense, the forwards have really come into play. The rains just do get more heavier, and the playing field are not so friendly conditions as we did talk about prior to this game. We thought we'll have a good game of fast running rugby, but right now it will be a test of how these forwards adjust into this tough conditions.
Yes, certainly, Reshwan. Now it's the Reds with a throw in on halfway. Anjula clean once again. Going to their backs now. Here's Lasindhu Ishan, though, cutting inside. Beats a couple of players. Massive carry from the skipper for CR&FC. On the blind side now. Here's Murshid Zubair. Needed to get that pass out, but tried to go by himself. And Army have defended this one well after being on the back foot. I'm sure this penalty that they won here will be a bit of a moral victory for the Soldiers. Hopefully they can build from here, Reshwan, because we expected a tight game, but it's been anything but that so far. We know how good this Army outfit can be. So hopefully they can pull their socks up and show us what they've got in these next 18 minutes in the first half.
Indeed, Nathan, we did see quite an impressive performance from Army Sports Club last week around. Even though they did go down to lose that game against Air Force, they did show plenty of good things in that encounter. And we expected a lot from Army Sports Club, especially playing at home here. It always isn't easy for any team to come and play out here, especially here at Panagoda. But things haven't gone their way. But with an opportunity from this line out, which CR&FC have managed to win.
Yes, that's poor from Army Sports Club, Reshwan. CR&FC managing to win off Army's put into the line out. But luckily for them to spare their blushes, the Reds have gone and knocked one on. And it'll be a scrum in favour of the Soldiers. So in result, probably what they wanted, but they need to do better off their own lineouts.
Indeed. Handling errors will well and surely come into play throughout these 80 minutes or so. This playing field has surely changed how this game would go, Nathan. I think those fast running backs will have a tough outing out there.
Yes, and a bit of thunder as well. You sense that this game being paused isn't so far away. So it's a first touch of the ball for the replacement Vinod Kumar for Army. Army now building up through the face, deep inside the CR red zone. Persisting with their forwards. Was Akram that time. Now Ijaz Ahmed assisted by his hooker. Slowly but surely, just picking up some momentum now are the Soldiers. Going with the forwards, trying to suck in the CR&FC defense, and that's exactly what they're doing at the moment. But CR holding the fort strongly for now, as Aumalka, he's been reading those runs brilliantly so far from the Soldiers today. Made some timely tackles. But it's Army still with possession and still going through the phases now. Now in the 10th phase are the Soldiers. Still with ball in hand, trying to find that opening, trying to find that gap. This is good patient rugby from the Soldiers so far. No need to do anything cynical. Just need to keep piling on the pressure like this, and the gaps will open up. The scores will come. CR, to their credit though, have been pretty stubborn in defense in this last passage of play. Defending probably about 15 phases now from the Soldiers. Now just 7 meters short are Army Sports Club. Veera Singh marshalling his forwards, trying to look for that opening. CR needed to roll away, and that's just open up the defense for a moment. A half break from that ball carrier for Army. Really putting pressure on this CR fringe defense at the moment. Army Sports Club have sucked them in, but CR&FC have done brilliantly there, Ashwan. Defended more than 20 phases, but they've come away with the ball.
Indeed, a chance gone down begging, you could say, for Army Sports Club. They worked really hard to get to that position, but the CR&FC forwards were just too good to win that penalty. And from almost going over for their first commercial bank try, Army Sports Club have to once again go back as Dore puts in a decent kick, but still around that 22-meter mark.
It's brilliant stuff once again from the CR forwards, Reshwan. They've really shown up in these opening 27 minutes. And now work from the line out is neat. And they'll go to their backs. Yes, Dinesh De Silva with the clearance. Only goes as far as Jayatunga, who collects nicely after a bit of a juggle. Now running into some open space, the Army winger dodges past a couple of defenders and brings play right back into CR&FC's half. Army will need to make these chances count if they are to put up any sort of fight against an immense CR&FC outfit. Now once again, here's Vinod Kumar. He's had a couple of decent carries after coming off the bench for the injured Samarakon. As Akram cutting in. But unfortunately, ball has been lost forward there by Army Sports Club. And that's yet another chance that has gone begging. And Dinesh De Silva kicks another one away.
It's been a stop-start affair here at Panagoda. Plenty of handling errors, plenty of penalties being conceded from both sides. But now once again, CR&FC with an opportunity just to get out of their red zone. Harsha Madhuranga with the feed in. And driving are the CR&FC forwards. They've been doing this all day long. And they've outnumbered this Army Sports Club forwards pack. As Harsha Madhuranga is forced to use it. Gives it out to Manilka Ruberu, who's been quite silent throughout this game. And as expected, the backs from both sides are yet to make a big difference in the game as the rain just gets a lot more heavier.
Yes, we're now up to about ankle height, aren't we, Rishwan? Here at Panagoda. No different for the players either. It's a real test for the players, the officials and everyone involved. But the rugby goes on. And it has been stop-start, but when it's been a start affair, Rishwan, it's been a really entertaining one. Both sets of forwards really putting on a show. But it's been a CR&FC that have been head and shoulders above in this opening 29 minutes at Panagoda.
Indeed, it's been a tough 29 minutes, not only for the players, Nathan, I think for everyone around the playing field as well. Rains just continue to come down. And the rain has been quite consistent, just like the CR&FC forwards.
Of course, Rishwan. Now CR&FC, after winning another penalty of another scrum, have earned themselves a line out on halfway. And somehow, we didn't think this was possible, but the rain appears to have gotten heavier over the past few seconds. And that throw was a bit crooked there from Panagoda, but referee Alexander lets it slide. Wasn't a proper contest from Madhuranga either, jumping for Army. And CR have set their driving maul once again, motoring towards the line. Here's Omalka Gunaratne with the break. Needs support. Support arrives quickly. And the flanker has bought them right inside the Army Sports Club red zone. If I'm not wrong, one of the soldiers got their hands in the way of that last pass there. So referee Alexander will bring that back for a penalty to CR. And Dore, absolutely no hesitation in trying to go for that 5-meter line out once again.
Indeed, after seeing his forwards really putting on a show here in tough conditions, he's asking them once again to try and do what they do best and go over for one more commercial bank try. Game still could go either way for anyone, but Army Sports Club will have to be clinical. An important line out coming up. No contest as CR&FC still making some headway.
CR&FC now building on the pressure. Army defense not knowing where the ball is. But it's on the 5-meter mark for them. CR&FC. Here's Omalka Gunaratne trying to bulldoze through. And that's exactly what he does. Omalka Gunaratne barges over for the third commercial bank try for CR&FC. And you have to say, Reshwan, the way he's played in this first half an hour, that's a deserved try for him.
Indeed, he knows one thing to do, and that is to just absolutely run at the defenses. And he just goes through the Army Sports Club defense as easy as you like. Omalka Gunaratne with his first commercial bank try in the game and the third commercial bank try for CR&FC.
Yes, Reshwan, like you said, known for being a menace to defend. And Army had absolutely no answers against him on that occasion. And this should be much easier kick for Tenuka Nanayakkara. Nanayakkara makes absolutely no mistake. And it's 19 points to nothing here in favor of the visiting CR&FC at Panagoda.
And referee Alexander just coming over to have a chat with probably the officials on the sidelines. I think the visibility of the lines here is just fading away due to this heavy rain we had. It has slightly just decreased a bit, but not helping the case at all.
Yes, the rain certainly has slowed down a bit, Reshwan, but like you said, it's like it's done plenty of damage to the touchlines, and there's a bit of thunder about as well, and so I'm sure is playing on the back of the mind of the match officials. So decision time for them now. We'll see if we are able to continue with this Week 2 clash between CR&FC and Army Sports Club. Looks like referee Alexander just having a stroll around to have a look at the touchlines, Reshwan. But what a game it's been so far, especially from those forwards for CR&FC. All 8 of them with immense contributions. All 3 tries as well coming in from the forwards from Panagoda, Karunatilaka and Omalka Gunaratne. They've really made their presence felt. There must be a real hit to Army Sports Club as well, because we know they came into this game looking to make merry way with their forwards. But hasn't been the case for them so far.
Indeed, for sure. It's been tough going for the home side here. And big decision coming up for a result of the match to be made. 40 minutes of playing time has to be done. .32 minutes so far being played out here. 8 more minutes left in this first half as referee Alexander calls upon the 2 captains from either side. From Army Sports Club, Sudaraka Dikkumara, and from CR&FC, the visiting team captain, Lasnu Karunatilaka.
So looks like both captains have agreed to continue play here, Reshwan.
We had some lightning and thunder as well, Nathan, so match officials will have to be cautious about that as well. But nevertheless, Army Sports Club with the restart kick. This time around, good collection. And now kicks that ball and they have to chase it. But Army Sports Club returns back the favour. Slippery conditions here at Panagoda. Good long cutout pass to Dore. Dore looking to run from his own 22. Gives a long cutout pass to his skipper Lasindu Karunatilaka, who tries to fend off one, but in the process wins a line out in the process.
It's a bustling run there from Lasindu Ishan. Wins his side the line out as well. It's brilliant stuff from CR&FC. Even in the wet conditions, they're managing to get those legs pumping and make those runs. And yes, Panagoda goes to the second pot, this time slightly overthrown. And Veerasinghe is the first one there, so it's Army's ball off a CR line out. Army doing exactly what they should, Rishwan. When you're on the back foot, you just need to slow the game down. Try and swing the momentum back in your favor, and that's what Army Sports Club are trying to do with their forwards at the moment. Veerasinghe once again looks blindside. Yes, Srimantha, or rather Lakshan Jayavikrama with the carry. Was on the scorecard last week as well. Yes, Vinod goes past Madhuranga, but advantage over, says referee Alexander. And Army Sports Club will need a good touch finder from here, right on the halfway mark. If they can get anywhere inside the CR&FC 22, they'll be in a good position. And that's exactly what Ratnayaka does. Brings them right inside the 22 meters of CR&FC. And Army will need to make this opportunity count, Reshwan. They've fumbled a couple of opportunities so far. Could have had a couple of scores, but now been 19 points behind at home and close to half-time as well. They'll need to pull one back fast.
Indeed, if they are to try and stay in the contest, they really need a score. They need a score in quick time, but as we speak, Army Sports Club with yet another opportunity. A shorthand penalty coming up for the Soldiers.
Yes, interestingly taking that one quickly there. Veerasinghe thought they might go for the 5-meter line out, but nonetheless, it's a big carry from Jayavikrama. Looking to use the blind side now. Army Sports Club, we saw them do that to good effect last week. But it looks like there's been a bit of head contact. And referee Alexander quick to pause play and call for the medical officials. That looked a bit nasty to the naked eye, Reshwan.
Indeed, not the best of feeling when you get hit on the head. We have yet another stoppage in game as we take a look at that replay.
Yes, clash of heads there between the CR&FC tackler and Jayavikrama. But looks like a rugby incident, Reshwan, especially to the naked eye, considering the conditions as well. But the officials will want to have a second look.
Can I have a look at the last penalty onwards? Quick tap.
So eventually referee Alexander just letting them off with a warning, and I think that's the right call as well. Rishwan, looked like a rugby incident to the naked eye, and we'll restart things with a penalty in favour of Army Sports Club. And Army have taken it quickly, and they've gone over, have they? Was a bit unclear, but it looks like CR&FC have come away with the penalty, so that's another chance that goes begging for Army Sports Club after making an entry into CR&FC's 5-meter zone.
Indeed, these will really come back to bite them. They haven't been able to capitalize on these moments, but I think kudos to the forwards from CR&FC as well, Nathan. They are really not letting this Army Sports Club outfit settle in.
Yes, certainly, Rishwan. Take a look at the replay there. Brilliant stuff. It looked like
Rugby,
live rugby.
Prima Kotumi, fun tamai.
Sit satsaraya kalamba, satutak ipadila, mal mandahase, jeeviteta lankala. Satute, pehayan soya, atura sina sarasa, mansala elikala.
ලංකෙම් රුපියලක් සතුටෙන් උපන් බෑයක අසිරිය.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Rugby
Live rugby.
ප්‍රීමා කොතුමි ෆන් තමයි.
අසම සම ස්මර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Every modern office needs sophistication, cutting edge precision, and seamless support. Vantage for the modern professional.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
අසම සම ස්මර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Welcome back to Panagoda. It's absolutely belting down here in Panagoda. And as you see, it's just not in a state to restart a game of rugby. As we have a bucketing of rain out here. And it's conditions getting tougher and tougher. Not only for the players, I think for the broadcasters as well here.
Yes, certainly, Reshwan. As we take a look at the highlights from that first half, CR&FC, right from the first tackle, really made their presence felt. A real menace, a real thorn in the side of this Army Sports Club fringe defense especially. And there, after turning over a scrum, Lasindu Ishan went over for the first commercial bank try. We saw 3 commercial bank tries from CR&FC in that first half. It was Venro Kodagoda with the second, and Umalka Gunaratna, who I thought had a massive first half, barged through for the third commercial bank try at Panagoda here. And the rain just got heavier and heavier, but it's 19 points to nothing in favor of CR&FC, the visitors, with Tenugu Nanayakkara bisecting the post with 2 of his 3 conversions. And this is exactly what they would have wanted. They would have cut your hand off if you said they'd be 19-0 up at half-time, with all the momentum swinging their way on a tough away fixture against Army Sports Club, these CR&FC Reds.
Indeed, that the problem did come in the latter part of that first half as well. But at that time it was much better than this. But since then, things have gotten a lot more harder. And the lines are well and surely absolutely underwater, we could say, Nathan. We get some news from that restart for the second half. We'll head into a short commercial break and probably and hopefully be back with much better news from here at Panagoda. Probably the rain getting a lot more heavier and some thunder around the corner as well. And Just talking about the game happening up in Colombo at Police Park. It's Air Force who are cruising against the Police Sports Club. 21 points to 5. It was 14-5 at halftime. But it's Air Force Sports Club who have once again gone over for a commercial bank try to increase their points to 21 points to 5 in the second half. So plenty of work cut out for the Cops up at Police Park. They're once again heading into yet another defeat in that second week as well. So plenty of work cut out for Police Sports Club.
Yes, certainly, Rishwan. Police Sports Club unfortunately haven't got the start they wanted, haven't they? 29 points to 5 last week, and under the pump as well this week again. And you have to put that down to them losing some of their key players in the off-season as well.
Indeed, the likes of Lairu Tilakaratna just taking the road across and joining CH&FC, and one of their key players, Akash Mandushankar, joining the champions Candy Sports Club outfit. So it's a possible rebuilding phase for Police Sports Club in this season, but they haven't been the side that won the Clifford Cup championship a couple of seasons ago. But surely it will be one where Police Sports Club will really want to work hard on all the positives they can and try and get some positive results coming their way in this season.
Yes, certainly, and what a start it's been for Air Force as well, Rishwan. They managed to sneak their way into the cup segment last season, and this year as well in what was a touch and go game, a really tough one at home in the opening week. Managed to snatch it over Army Sports Club, the home side today, and now again leading the way at half-time against the Cops in their first away day of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League for 2025-26. As for CR&FC, as well, Rishwan, they've gone in the off season and done some really good recruitments. I must say, they look a much stronger outfit, and they look like an outfit that's ready to try and repeat their feat of the 2023-24 season, isn't it, Rishwan? The Reds from Longdon Place.
Indeed, they'll really want that trophy back at London Place. Coach Dushant Luke will put in the hard yards throughout this season to try and get back that championship which they won in 2023-2024 season. But they have some stern sets of games coming up as well. The likes of CH&FC, that London Place derby will be one to watch out for as well. So plenty of games will be quite interesting for CR&FC. But I think the real surprise package in this, as of now in this club rugby season, have been Air Force Sports Club, Nathan. They have really turned out in these two opening weeks. After finishing fourth in last season's Club Rugby League, they'll really want, especially the likes of Asela Deshapriya, the head coach of Air Force Sports Club, will want to finish on that top 4 position and once again battle it out in that cup championship.
Yes, certainly, and tomorrow we'll be able to get a first look at the defending champions from the Hill Capital, Reshwan, Candy Sports Club. They too they've lost a couple of key players over the off season. Nigel and Tarindra Rathwat announcing their retirement, but they've gone and done some good recruitment as well. Have Candy Sports Club, so will be interesting to see what kind of a package they can bring to this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby season, and Havelock Sports Club as well. We know how good an outfit they can be, but unfortunately in the opening week just conceded a draw at the 11th hour to a rejuvenated Navy Sports Club outfit, Reshwan. So it's good to see that a lot of teams are being competitive in this edition of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League, and that's what you want to see. You want to see all 9 teams potentially being as competitive as possible, and to try and make every game an absolute
that game from last week between Havelock Sports Club and Navy Sports Club was a big eye-opener to all the other clubs as well. Navy Sports Club did finish at the bottom of the table in last season's Club Rugby League, and this time around in their very first season they came down to Havelock Park and really gave a match to remember for Havelock Sports Club, who actually finished second in last season's Club Rugby League as well. So Navy Sports Club are a force to reckon with. We really did see that last week around, and we could probably say that Havelock Sports Club with those jitters, the first match jitters just coming into play, and would have actually absolutely costed them as well.
Yes, certainly, Rishwan. Always a bit of those nervous jitters going around in the first game of the season.
Indeed, but it was not so for CR&FC. They absolutely ran riot against City Lions, 65 points to 8 at London Place. And then it's CR&FC once again here, who are cruising against Army Sports Club. But did see quite an impressive performance from Army Sports Club last week around, Nathan, against Air Force Sports Club. They really gave plenty of moments, and they almost had that game in the bag, but Air Force Sports Club at home just securing that win.
Yes, certainly, Rashwan. Army Sports Club have improved on last season, came agonizingly close to clinching that plate championship, eventually losing out on head-to-head against CH&FC. But even today, there have been some spells where Army have looked good. They had a couple of opportunities, could have had a couple of scores as well, but unfortunately, just knocking the ball on or conceding the penalty right on the brink of the with the whitewash in sight rather. But promising signs certainly for Army Sports Club, who are under new management as well. They too look like a rejuvenated outfit, and I'm sure if they keep drilling together in this same way, and if they keep playing in this same brand of rugby, the results will come with time.
Indeed, we just can't rule them out after today's first half performance against a much favoured CR&FC outfit especially, and I think these conditions as well just did not help Army Sports Club to try and settle into this occasion. But we're still awaiting of news for that recommencement of this game. There's a meeting between the two captains and the management from both sides with the match officials. So we are not too far away from a decision here at Panagoda. But as things stand, it's CR&FC who will walk away with the win after that first half completion. But this result will make a serious dent for CR&FC in that points table, Nathan, because they won't be able to walk away with that bonus point, and that will come into play at the latter part of this season.
Yes, and in recent days we've seen, Rashwan, how crucial these bonus points can be. Even Samoa securing their place in the 2027 Rugby World Cup via a bonus point, even though they drew that last game against Belgium. So like you said, it will be, although it will be a victory for CR if the game is called off from here, you see how much they'll rue not being able to, not having the opportunity rather, to try and secure that all-important bonus point. And come the business end of this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby season, this could be a very crucial miss for CR&FC.
Indeed, Nathan, and as things stand, the recommencement of this game is quite far out. The light fading. We did have that factor in that first week, last week around as well. We did see plenty of games being cut short due to bad lights, especially that game at Racecourse. But as the rains continue to bucket down here in here in Panagoda rather, we are yet to get a decision from the match officials.
Yes, Rashwan, lengthy discussion now, but hopefully we'll have a verdict soon and we'll have some clarity on if play is able to continue here, but like you said, that looks unlikely at the moment. Can see on your screen there, referee Alexander, his assistants Nalin, referee Nalin and referee Kamesh, the two captains Lasidu Ishan and Sudarka Dikkumura, and the rest of the match officials as well, all in discussion. So hopefully we'll have a verdict soon. And while we wait for this verdict, we'll hand over to another short commercial break. Do stay tuned with the Papare.
And experience the excitement live with the Papare and Dialog Television. Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Together, we unite a nation through the love of sports. Tune in to the Papare, your home for all things sports. Live the action. Feel the excitement.
Just a little bit of
ඉහලින් පාර ස්ථාරගත කිරීම on the Papare on Dialog TV.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare.
උද්‍යෝගිමත් T20 තරගාවලියකට ඔබ සූදානම්ද? පාකිස්තානය ශ්‍රී ලංකාව සහ සිම්බාබ්වේ දේශය අතර තුන්කොන් සංග්‍රාමය. පාකිස්තානයේදී ඔල්වර සම්මැද සෑම පන්දුවක්ම එලෙසින් නරඹන්න. ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් නාලිකාංක 62 ThePapare 1 සහ නාලිකාංක 126 ThePapare 1 HD ඔස්සේ සජීවීව.
just a little bit of
here watching in Sri Lanka on the Papare or Dialog TV.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. ThePapare.
Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Experience every heartbeat and every goal like never before. From cricket to football, rugby to athletics, we capture the spirit of every sport that ignites our passion. Relive legendary moments, exclusive interviews and expert commentary, all in one place. Join us for live coverage of thrilling matches and events, bringing you closer to the action. Together, we unite a nation through the love of sports. Tune in to the Papare, your home for all things sports. Live the action. Feel the excitement. Get ready for an electrifying T20I Tri-Series. Witness Pakistan, Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe battle it out in Pakistan's iconic stadiums, Rawalpindi and Lahore. Feel the roar of the crowd, the power of the sixes and the drama of every wicket. Live on the Papare 1 and the Papare 1 HD. Exclusively on Dialog Television, channel number 62 and 126.
Dialog Television එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට TV බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. දැනුම ගෙනෙන අධ්‍යාපනික channel 18ක්. පොඩ්ඩන් වෙනුවෙන්ම channel 8ක්. දේශීය රසවින්දනය ගෙනෙන channel 22ක්. විනෝදාස්වාදයේ පිරි විදේශ channel රසක් සමග channel 80කටත් වඩා. Activate කිරීම reload සහ My Dialog app මගින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. Dialog Television.
ඔබේ පවුලට, ඔබේ දරුවන්ට,
ඔබේ ලබදියන්ට, මේ රටට
සහ ඔබට ඔබ අවශ්‍යයි. ඔවුන් වෙනුවෙන් ඔබ ජීවත් විය යුතුමයි.
මේ ලෝක පිළිකා මාසයේදී පපුවට අත තියලා දිවුරන්න.
පිළිකාව පරදන්න. මාසයකට දවසක් පපුවට අත තියලා ස්වයං පරීක්ෂාව කරගන්න. පපුවට අත තියලා දිවුරන්න.
හීනයක්?
අම්මාවේ මන් දැකපු හීන හින්දද?
අනේ ඔයාගේ හීන.
මොකද ඔයාගේ නම? රවිනාත්. ඔව් රවිනාත් කැකුලාවල. දෙකෝ බල්ලා.
පඳුරක් ගාවදී කකුල උඩ ගිය ගමම්ම බල්ලා කවුද කියලා ඕනම කෙනෙක්ට තේරෙනවා.
අනේ මන්ද. මට වාගේ මූණ බලාගෙන බෑ කියන්නත් බෑ රවි.
This is Dr. Arjun Reddy Deshmukh. మెడికల్ ప్రొఫెషన్ కోపాన్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయలేని మనిషి ఒక సర్జికల్ బ్లేడ్ పట్టుకున్న మర్డరర్తో సమానం.
For the first time on Sri Lankan TV, Dialog Television brings you Lionsgate Play.
Are you with me? Always.
You enjoying it?
We're gonna have a great time.
All right.
Now available free of charge to all Dialog ViU Hub and ViU Mini postpaid customers. To access, simply go to the home screen on your Dialog ViU and go to Movies and select Lionsgate Play.
Just a little bit of
here watching in Sri Lanka on ThePapare or Dialog TV.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
Get ready, Sri Lanka. The ultimate battle on the rugby pitch. Inter-Club Rugby League is back. Catch every thrilling moment, exclusive highlights, and live action only on Sri Lanka's #1 sports network, ThePapare on Dialog Television. Or watch it live anytime, anywhere on the ViU Plus app and thepapare.com. Join the roar, feel the passion. Don't miss the Inter-Club Rugby League, only on ThePapare. Elevate your game with ThePapare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Experience every heartbeat and every goal like never before. From cricket to football, rugby to athletics, we capture the spirit of every sport that ignites our passion. Relive legendary moments, exclusive interviews, and expert commentary, all in one place. Join us for live coverage of thrilling matches and events, bringing you closer to the action. Together, we unite a nation through the love of sports. Tune in to ThePapare, your home for all things sports. Live the action. Feel the excitement.
അത് ഉപയോഗിച്ചാലല്ലേ അറിയും. ഒരു ഫോട്ടോ അവനെ ഫോണിൽ ആരെങ്കിലും വിളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഭയങ്കര കളിയും ചിരിയും തമാശയൊക്കെ ആയിരിക്കും. അടുത്ത് നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇങ്ങനെ രണ്ടൊന്ന് മൂളല് മാത്രമേ ഉണ്ടാവൂ.
Experience the future with Dialog Television. Best of local and international content. Thousands of
Welcome back to Panagoda. You can see the current situation out here. It's absolutely bucketing down here in Panagoda. And the official news from the officials is that the game has been officially called off. And CR&FC will walk out as winners here from Panagoda. They win the game 19 points to nil after the completion of the first half. It's the Reds who come from away from home to register a clinical performance from their forwards, who have really turned out here in not so friendly conditions. And that's your full-time score confirmation. 19 points to nil in favor of the Reds here at Panagoda. And the game couldn't restart for the second half since the first half was played out for the full 40 minutes. The final result of the full-time score reads 19 points to nil. And coming up next tomorrow, we have two more couple of games in this week as City Lions take on Havelock Sports Club at Havelock Park, and then we'll see the defending champions feature for the first time in this season against Navy Sports Club at Valisara. And that's it from here. It's absolutely bucketing down. Till we see you again tomorrow, it's goodbye from all of us here from Panagoda.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග
Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
වසංගකාරී එල්මෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන් අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Every modern office needs sophistication, cutting edge precision, and seamless support. Vantage for the modern professional.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Vantage for the modern professional.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.